Saturday night at Spartan Stadium, the stage was set for all the drama and action a soccer fan could stomach. The Quakes entered Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals against the Galaxy, needing a big win to save the best regular season in team history. Get all the interviews, highlights, and action right here in a special playoff edition of Quakes Insider. Despite a 3-1 loss in Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals to their hated rivals, the Los Angeles Galaxy, the Quakes were confident before Game 2 at Spartan Stadium and ready to celebrate and continue their successful season. Before taking on the Galaxy, a rowdy crowd of 17,824 fans saw the Quakes hand out their team awards, recognizing Craig Weibel as the U.S. Soccer Foundation's Humanitarian of the Year, Pat Onstad as the Defender of the Year, and Dwayne De Rosario as the team MVP. And then, the representatives from the Earthquakes fan club, Club Quake, presented head coach Dominic Kinnear with the spoils of being the best team in MLS in 2005, the Supporters' Shield. Soon after, it was time to rumble, as these two great rivals in Major League Soccer battled for the right to continue their season. The Quakes pressuring LA from the start, looking to make up the 2-goal aggregate difference.
Down the left now. Chung plays it first time, volley! And a great effort from San Jose, and that one by De Rosario over the cross.
The Quakes finally broke through 3 minutes before halftime, as the Quakes' playoff record crowd erupted when Brian Ching gave San Jose a 1-0 lead in the game and cut the total goal lead in the series to 3-2.
7 yards to do his magic to open up.
This is a giveaway. Mullen, diving header, 1-0. The Quakes strike first. Me, oh my. And we've got a whole new ball game.
We lost the ball in their half, and Ching and I, Alejandro and I pressured real quick, and they passed it back to Hartman, who duffed on the kick, and just kicked it right to me, and saw Ching streaking into the goal, and tried to hit him, and he finished it well.
Yeah, I mean, it was a matter of time before we were going to score. I think the way we were pressuring them all first half and whatnot, and I really truly believe that we were going to come out and the same thing in the second half, but I think we got a little unlucky, just like we did in the first series, and that was the difference.
Now needing just one more goal to keep alive a season that had been so impressive, the Quakes unleashed a relentless barrage on the LA net.
De Rosario, and this is opened up here for Brian Ching. Ching's cross off the head of Chung and saved by Hartman.
Actually, that was Mullen on the right.
The scoreline favoring the Galaxy. That could change right here, though. They put it in nicely off the shot and saved by Hartman. De Rosario up strong. So is Albright on the volley, and just wide. It was Mark Chung setting his sights on Hartman's goal.
But the Quakes' all-out attack came back to hurt them, as a quick LA counterattack provided the Galaxy with an important goal in the 67th minute.
Here, off to the races, 1-1. The Galaxy have struck back, and it's Ned Grabavoy.
I'll give the kid credit. It was a good finish. I mean, he didn't have much of an angle. Pat came out, shut him down pretty well. I think that's just kind of the way things went for us this series. I think the game in LA, they had 4, maybe 5 shots on goal and scored 3 goals. Tonight, I think they had 1, maybe 2 shots on goal and scored 1 goal. It's a hell of a percentage, man. And again, on another night, had our shots been hitting target, a few more shots at target, I mean, we could have won this game by 3 or 4 goals. Wasn't meant to be. It's just the way it is.
Now needing 2 goals to tie the series, the Quakes' desperate attack could not find the back of the net.
De Rosario.
we just kind of had a couple disappointing outings, and I think it was maybe more from our the problems we created for ourselves, kind of putting ourselves in the hole when really having to chase the game tonight. And I thought we did a real good job pressing for the goal. Unfortunately, they got a counterattack, which is what we were kind of leaving ourselves open to, but that's what we had to do.
But still, San Jose soldiered on, never giving up until the final whistle blew, and it was official that the impressive season had come to an end in bitter, heartbreaking fashion.
Yeah, I mean, we came out, we knew what we had to do, and I thought the first half, the whole game, we absolutely handed it to them, and, just didn't have the luck on our side in this whole series, we got so close so many times. We tried scoring from, out far, from crossing the ball, from anything, every single thing that we could try to do. We still just got blocked, and something went wrong, and just couldn't quite finish it off. It's just, I don't even know what to say.
They had 2 shots all game, and one in the first half, one in the second, and they scored one, and we had tons of opportunities, and the ball just didn't go in the back of the net. So what can I say? It wasn't our year, and guys fought hard and played hard and stuff like that. But again, I'm upset for the guys. I want better for the older guys, the young guys, and myself. So it's disappointing.
It was a disappointment for all the Quakes, including Alejandro Moreno, who was dangerous all night.
Well, it's obviously the difference is, of course, not to be able to get the second goal, but in the end we were pushing, and they get a goal, and that really put us in a hole, and it was difficult to come out of it. We kept fighting. We still created some chances, but ball didn't bounce our way tonight, and and it's difficult.
For Kinnear and his club, it was hard to grasp that a year that saw the team break numerous records was now over.
Kevin Hartman played good. We kind of found his hands and his body a little bit too much tonight, but full credit to our guys for keep plugging away. And it's unfortunate that the season's over because we've played such great stuff. I think probably the best team in the league as far as attractive football goes. The goals weren't happening for us tonight. It wasn't for lack of trying, that's for sure.
What happened is
Sure, you look at everything we did. This is the best season of my career, and I'm sure the same with a lot of guys on this team. It's just, I always the whole season I've had that feeling all right, we're gonna win it all this year. We belong in Dallas, and I'm just shocked right now. It just doesn't feel right. I guess we did accomplish a lot, but we didn't accomplish the one thing that we really wanted, So.
Even with the disappointment lingering in the air, the series loss could not wash away everything the Quakes accomplished in 2005 and the strong sense of teamwork and pride that permeated the locker room.
There's a saying that's very often used. It goes, "I'd rather be lucky than good." And tonight we were a good team, a really good team. I don't think we could have done much more. Soccer's a game that the best team doesn't always win. Unfortunately, things didn't go our way tonight. I will say Kevin Hartman made a couple of big saves, and not just this game and that game. I think he's the reason to win this series. We're disappointed. We played our hearts out, and that's something this team's done all year. You can't help but love us. You're listening right now, and our Club Quakes still out there cheering and yelling, and it's because they know we put everything out there. So, there ain't much else you can say or do.
It's a great team. Can't say enough about the guys and the way they battle for each other and the way we're being, stand behind each other all year. The stats say enough about the season in itself, and I think it's the best team that I've ever played on, and in the true team sense, and hopefully next year we can do the same thing.
The raucous home crowd that never wavered in their support is hoping so too, as the Earthquakes ended the 2005 season the way they started it, always playing hard and always giving their fans everything they could ask for.
They were great. I mean, they were behind us 100%. They never got frustrated with the guys. They were always pushing them on. And I think the guys responded well. We wanted to give them more goals tonight. It just didn't happen.
Earthquakes fans, thanks for a great season, and thanks for watching. This is Quakes Insider.